Hello everyone, my name is Julia and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Today we are going to do Mona's story quest. Seems to be locked by a curious seal. I wonder whose place this is. Well, it's easy. Just press J, story quest, and unlock her quest. Should be around here, right? What? Leave Liyue Harbor. I thought Mona was from Mondstadt. The hell? Okay, let's go here, I guess. I didn't expect this. Why is Mona here? A bit strange. But who am I to judge?
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
Damn, he's sassy.
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you've no other questions, let's be off.
That baseline was so cool. That's my question. Oh, I'm just full of questions.
Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am Astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona.
Okay.
I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago, but she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the Guardian of the Box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
So you want to prove yourself, huh?
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless. But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
What did you end up thinking of me?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no?
Huh?
And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so...
Since when was I your student?
Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part.
Fine.
There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
Those sound like fine conditions.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
Okay. Beyond these were stars.
There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Okay. Can we teleport now? So far. What kind of wine here? I wonder. There's so many things I haven't explored yet. I think I remember this building. Something. Okay, let's talk to you then. Oh my god, this looks suspicious.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
What?
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 mora as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000?
Million, please. Are you alright?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that.
Whatever happened to principles are principles.
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
How?
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Yay, guess it's become my business again.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make?
God. Yeah.
And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Don't tell me that when you get greedy, you.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy.
That's so bizarre.
The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
I'm pretty prepared.
Absorption test.
No problem.
Freeze!
Oz reveal by hey!
God damn it.
Stand clear.
Dodge this!
There we go. That should be the last one. Hopefully, or maybe not.
Oh, so sorry. Cool it!
Okay.
Absorption test.
We're not annihilating these stupid slimes. Come on. Just use fish out. There you go.
Dodge this!
How many left? You are the worst. The worst.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
There you go, just die already.
I summon thee.
Use Ember as well.
Go, Baron Buddy.
Hopefully this is the last wave of slimes.
You'll pay for that.
Really? There you go.
Found it! This must be the ring!
Yep.
It's so pretty. Paimon sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts?
Sure.
Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
Yeah, no bad thoughts at all. Let's just go back. Is Mona broke or something, or she's like, give me all the money you can get. You don't need to sit down. Here's your ring.
That's it. That's the one. I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? Now, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
That was quick.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Well,
Didn't we say we were just playing pretend?
yeah.
Well, you need to start practicing now.
Wow.
If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
I mean, I think she's broke, and her Victoria's Secret modeling body thingy is from starvation. So let's go after her.
Let's go after her for good food!
Yeah, because that's what you're thinking of. Only food. Go to the inn. Mondstadt. I wonder if we get in Mondstadt with her as well. Where is Mona? Down. There's so many quests now. I will do them later. I have to find Mona. There she is. God damn it.
One shall descend once again.
There you go.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
No.
Of course. I am a most generous master after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order?
Shrimp bowls.
These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture.
Aren't these like expensive things? As for the vegetarian abalone.
It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
Are we ordering all of these? How about this crab roe tofu?
Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties.
Expensive too, probably. And this salted pork soup?
This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
I ordered them all? What?
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Oh my god.
I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating.
Why did she only order one dish? Because you fucking ate her money?
Is it? Because she actually doesn't have money?
It looks like that.
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar and dangerous.
I don't think that soup had protein in it.
Not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it. But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast.
Let me whip something up for you.
Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute.
What exactly are we doing?
You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Really? That's going to be interesting. Are we making Mona food? Like an expensive dish made by us? Hi.
Hello, how may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
A friend of mine would like to eat a special dish.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may, you must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes?
Of course, if I make it delicious.
Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine? I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate it up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Golden crab.
Learning a whole new dish for Mona's sake is a bit...
Golden crab! Golden crab!
I got it, golden crab. I guess I'm learning it for your sake too.
Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
If you say so.
What's the hurry?
It's going to be interesting. Do I have the ingredients? Oh, of course I don't. We need flour. Apparently we can make some flour here. Make like 40. Oh my god, we have to wait. Just like that, huh? Mona, I'm sorry. Let's see what you want. Meanwhile, what should I do? What's wrong? I see nothing wrong, except I might need to start looking for a new job soon. The other day, the innkeeper asked me to prepare a new dish that would attract more guests. Should be presentable and tasty, but also stylish and artistic. Oh, and have personality. I've been trying to come up with something satisfactory over the last week, but the innkeeper didn't like any dish I came up with. What did you make? Gave it all I had, really. I utilized everything I learned while honing my culinary skills in the mountains. Candied silk flowers, xing and lotus seed duck's teeth, stew, crab roast stewed meatballs. But he would shake his head at everything and ask me to give it another thought. But I've already reached my limit. Alright, I still gotta cook something for that freeloader. It's about time he came around. Do you mean? Unless you know of any other parasites who'd shamelessly come here every day asking for food. Since you're already here, you don't you grab a bite too. You can sit over there. I'll serve the food when it's over. Let's check our... Really? Yes, we're going to wait and do this quest. We're here. This table, maybe? What table, Stanley? I don't understand. Oh, here. Okay, I didn't see this table in the parasite. These meatballs are not half bad. This meat just melts into one's mouth. The broth packs a lot of flavors as well. There's crab roe in the meat. No wonder it tastes so unusually fresh. Come, traveler, try one more. I'll teach you what to do. First, use chopsticks to open the meatballs up, then soak in the broth and eat it with some rice. Wow, you talk like an expert. Haha, even a fool would learn a thing or two about food if they got to eat such delicacies every day. Let me teach you the correct way to taste this stewed fish. You'd better enjoy the food because that might have been the last meal I got to cook here. Last meal you got to cook here? What told you so? Oh no, it is because of me? Is the innkeeper fed up with you because you've been feeding me all this time? Seems a bit unfair, given that I supplied the inn with some of my best catches free of charge. That should have covered at least a part of my bill. Besides, the innkeeper isn't known for being a mister. Give me a break. It was just a few fish, and most of them ended up in your stomach anyway. So actually... Fine, I'll tell you. Presentable, tasty, stylish, artistic, and with personality. I'm not sure if there's any dish in this world that meet the innkeeper's requirements. You think it's funny? Well, see how you laugh when you come over next time and won't be here to feed you for free. Alright, it's not so funny after all. But that's why you've been looking so worried today. It's hard to be in high spirits when your boss expects you to perform miracles all of a sudden. And there might be a way out, even though I can cook myself. I happen to know a recipe for a unique dish. I came across that dish during a trip abroad when I happened to be a guest at the local big shot's house. They call it chicken tofu pudding. By the looks of it, you wouldn't say that it's a meat dish. It really is a delicate as tofu pudding, but with a strong flavor of meat and herbs. A rare meat dish that imitates vegetarian cuisine. That meal left me so curious about the dish that I asked my host for the recipe. However, I'm a bad cook, so the recipe has been collecting dust in my chest ever since. Surely, it must have been a very difficult dish. No doubt about it. According to the chef, those who attempt to make the dish have to be not only skilled in the art of cooking, but also in the art of the sword. What kind of dish requires swinging a sword? I can chop meat just fine with my knife. I'm afraid you'd sooner cut the chopping board in half than mince the meat. Fine enough with that knife of yours. I was told that minced meat is the highlight of this dish. As such, precise sword technique is the key to succeed. First, one needs to portion the meat and chop it up with the sword's edge, then use the sword's backside to mince it next. Hold on, wait a minute. That recipe of yours is good for nothing in our hands. I'm not much of a swordsman, and you're not a cook. Where can we find a sword-wielding warrior who also happens to have some culinary skills? This person might be closer than you think. Mimi? Precisely, isn't it a fortunate twist of fate that you know how to use both the sword and the stove? How about we let the traveler attempt to make the unique dish? Well, the innkeeper only told Xiaxuo to come up with a new dish. He didn't specify who had to cook it, so it's still an open question. Am I right, chef? Right, your logic is sound. But what ingredients do we need to make chicken tofu pudding? Nothing special really, just some fowl, ham, bird egg, and snapdragon. We'll have some fowl and ham stored in the kitchen, but we're fresh out of bird eggs and snapdragon. Had I known sooner, I wouldn't have made these Atsusaki scrambled eggs. Traveler, count on you to bring me one of each. When you find them, we'll work the chicken tofu pudding out together. Naturally, I'll make sure to repay you for your help. Thank you in advance. Will we have those? Yep. Alright, we've got all the ingredients in it. Let's go to work. Where do I start? Maybe our freeloading friend can provide us with some instruction. Right, first portion the meat on the table with your sword and slice it into smaller pieces, then mince it slowly, turning it into fine paste. Ugh. Really? Do I really need to use... I got the water boy.
May knowledge guide.
I will upgrade him later.
Outlines your fate.
Let me try. This flavor so rich and fresh, but the mouthfeel resembles that of a tofu pudding. Looks quite presentable too and requires truly exquisite workmanship. The premise is also catchy, a meat dish that imitates vegetarian cuisine. I'm sure many would like to try it for themselves. Not bad at all. I'm sure it'd be the innkeeper's taste. What a surprise, turns out you're more capable than I give you credit for. Who knows, a sponger like you would remember this recipe so well. Haha, I might as well tell you. Back in the day I thought that this recipe contained some sort of secret sword art. I studied it day and night without ceasing. Now that I think about it, I must have been an absolute madman. It was just a recipe. Why would there be anything about swordsmanship in it? And all that practice for? To look for someone and to ask for justice, that's all. Haha, that was a magnificent deed, and here you are, speaking so softly about it. Haha, well, once I'm exacted at justice, I came here, thankfully. The innkeeper was willing to take me in and let me loaf about the place. I am free of desire, I no longer wish to wield my sword, and nor do I have any other skills. Haha, I suppose staying here for the rest of my life isn't so bad. Well, now I suppose I should give you a copy of this recipe. You can make it for yourself if you have time. It's a little troublesome, but it tastes pretty good, thank you. Well, let's put this aside, we can show it to the innkeeper once he gets here. After that, hey, the loafer, don't you go anywhere just yet, come over here. Oh, what do you want? I don't have another recipe for you, just so you know. Come on, didn't you say that you didn't have any skills apart from wielding your sword? Well then, draw your sword, I'm teaching you to chop meat. Chop meat? Well, I'm afraid. You'll get it pretty quickly. Chop meat today, make a dish tomorrow, learn yourself a few of those, and there you've got a skill. What are you? a few dishes under your belt, yes, that'll spare me the need to watch you scrape for food around here, that's for sure. Well, come on then, don't drag your feet. You dilly-dally some more, and you can forget having a meatballs to eat tomorrow. Wait, what? Come on, you can't threaten me like that. Alright, alright. I'll chop them. I'll chop them. What are you doing? Just sauntering on into the kitchen. Bye. Hopefully, okay, 9 of those. Now we can, not timber. Now we can do this. Golden crab. Expenses. There you go, we could give it to Mona now. Sorry for doing that quest as well, but I wanted to get some time and I didn't want to go to any shop to buy some flour, and we got some experience from that, which is great. Come on. Let's go back to Mona. Hi, friend.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food. I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
Are you fucking kidding me? Really? I had one.
This aroma is...
Something to go with your noodles.
I never thought it'd be so luxurious. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted.
You say that you are clearly relishing them now?
I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. That's quite far. But we can fast travel here, which is no problem at all. What exactly is this quest? This is the way to Mondstadt. For sure. Haven't been here in so long.
Whew, that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you float.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
How
That's
rude of her.
because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Yep.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
Well, I'm a little tired.
Well, let's go then. We can make conversation along the way. The more the merrier.
There's no need. Now, shoo, get out of our way.
The hell?
Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen?
What?
If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Careful, Mona.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
Another test.
Really? We're playing as Mona now? Okay. With a lizard.
Delve into destiny. Let it rain.
Oh god, I don't have official anymore.
Frostbite.
Fate is upon you. Shadows of fate.
There you go. More of them?
Wrong test subject.
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Let me scribe.
No escape.
Written in the stars. Delved into destiny. What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations?
Your compatibilities were amazing.
Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate.
Little excited.
Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
But then someone would have to push that cart. Or to Mondstadt. Imagine someone just walking straight to the objective without just fast traveling. I'm sure there are people who would do that. Psychopaths. Hello Timmy, where are your boats?
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor.
I can't tell fortunes, I can't read stars.
I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Are you spying on Jin or something? But that wasn't Jin's concept.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
What? No.
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need.
That's all?
It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later.
Oh my
She's
god.
here.
How cool the weather changed suddenly.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too. You're back.
Peyton is home.
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
You mean Klee?
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
We're getting nowhere fast.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make Jumpy Dumpties. So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Glee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Ah, yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one. No, it's not this one either. Ah, I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise.
Why do you always bury important things outdoors?
Wait for me. I'll be right back.
Hopefully.
Klee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
Me too.
That box is really important to me. If anything were to happen to it, I wouldn't be able to report back to that.
Okay, I understand. Let's see what. What the hell is that? And what are we going to crawl this time?
We're here. This is it. Let's dig it up.
Has to be the work of Dendro Slimes.
It can't be. I put a sign here. There's no mistake. Ah! Dendro Slimes!
Yep, Dendro Slimes.
We can talk later. Let's take them out first.
Cool it. This one will be frozen in time.
God damn it.
Yeah! No, my sword!
That's useless.
Let me leave you at rest.
God damn it.
Freeze!
A minor error. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module 75.
Go Marathon! No one escapes my sight!
Don't get frostbite.
There you go.
Found it. It's this box. Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete. Let's bring it back.
She's the genius. I'm a bit concerned about that. Okay, let's see if Mona found anything there. Hi, Mona.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but... Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful! Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Shit.
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's... It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
There's no point getting mad at Klee.
Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's... too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be...
Expensive?
Yes. I mean, no. You really have no way with words.
Sure.
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free.
Does that really count as temporary?
But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
Yep.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... Well, you know what I mean, don't you?
That was always the plan.
Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
Let's go to Catherine. So much work to do. Let's run, please. Faster. You already know what house Catherine's
Ad
gonna
Astra Abyssos.
give us.
Welcome to the adventure.
Okay, about Mona's background and her quandary.
I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there.
I'll take her to go have a look.
All right. Then allow me to tell you where the house is.
Okay, let's go to the house. Come on, run, please. There you go.
The person who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So if you first, and then you...
Ooh. You did it.
All right, it's open.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
Might be her best option.
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready.
As you said, this journey was all gain and no loss.
Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I'd say. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money?
I don't know.
Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Do we wait? Is there like an act 2 quest? Check it out. Nope. I don't know. Let's go to Mona's laboratory.
Cut that racket out! I'm doing experiments here.
Oops.
Oh, it's you! I'm currently running some tests related to your situation. I should see some results soon, so please wait patiently. Don't worry about me fainting from hunger. In any case, I figured out a way to make some money.
Okay, that's good to hear. Let's just wait a bit. 2 days should be okay, right? I think. Gonna be interesting to see how slow this time goes by. You know, in other games it would be much easier, like in Fallout, in Skyrim. Is she okay? I can't interact with the door. Well, I guess she's okay. So I guess this is going to be for this episode. We helped Mona. Hopefully she will make money in the future. And I will see you in the next one, continuing in the story quest. Bye.